Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to a beautiful Sunday in Houston, Texas. First off, I just want to thank, my 10 very loyal followers. This channel is growing very slowly, just like my other YouTube channel. I have a car channel too. It's J168 Vlogs if you are interested in cars. Or maybe you're just interested in learning a little bit more about me, which I do appreciate very much. Thank you. But I do think about, what am I doing this channel for? And, I think that it's good to be able to make a record of all the books that I read and just kind of talk about them all. Because I feel like in the future, even if it's 10 years from now, when somebody who is, kind of in a bind or whatnot, happens to find my video and see this book that may help them and they read the book and it creates this huge, you know, uh, stepping stone for them to become even more successful and abundant and victorious in their life. It's great. I feel that even if I don't know, it helps me fulfill my purpose. I believe, it gives my life some purpose. So I want to say thank you to the 10 followers that I have. I really appreciate you guys. Even if you aren't watching all of my videos, it does feel good to know that what I'm doing does have the support of a very, very, very small community. But either way, those people who view my videos and are able to read these books and hopefully have them impact their lives in a huge manner. It's just great to think that such a possibility is available just by making a small video. So I just want to thank you guys. But today I want to talk about this book. I just finished reading it about 2 weeks ago. I had to review it, all the notes that I took. And surprisingly, when I was reading through it, the notes, I found that a lot of it was just reaffirmation of principles that I had developed. Maybe a tweak a little bit, but it was the very last portion of that book that made me realize the importance of being, I guess, a leader, of how to do it. The thing that most surprised me was that your job as a leader is to actually make yourself obsolete to your team, meaning that you want to position your team members to be able to succeed without you. The most important thing I felt that I learned from this book is, as a leader, it is our responsibility to position our followers, employees, whoever, family members. You have to position them to win. And we can do so by not knowing all the answers, but by listening, asking questions, and working together to find the answers. And of course, showing respect and humility, amongst other principles as a leader. I thought that was a very surprising thing, something that I didn't expect. That as a leader, you do want to make yourself kind of disposable rather than indisposable. And honestly, when you do that, especially if you're in the corporate setting, more people will request to be on your team. So by actually making yourself a disposable asset, you are becoming an indisposable asset to the company, because people want to be able to succeed. I think a lot of times in the corporate world, a lot of managers, they try to control everything, talk down to people or talk at people rather than help them succeed and become even more successful so that they can keep their jobs. And I don't think that's an issue. I mean, maybe in some industries you have to do that. But I think in the grand scheme of things, if you are able to be, I guess as an entrepreneur, especially me as a realtor, if I'm able to open up a real estate firm and create these, amazing $1 million, multi-million dollar agents from it, wow, that would be amazing. Because I don't want to be a multi-million dollar agent. I just want to be able to train them and have them pay me money to do it. Which is a great thing. I mean, I don't have to go out and knock on doors and do all the marketing. I just train people to be more successful and do it for themselves and pay me while they're learning. And I think that's amazing. I never thought about it like that. And it really does open up opportunities for people like myself who are a little scared that, if we do become obsolete, our competition will just eat us up, or we will create the competition ourselves. But in my opinion, if you're always reading and learning while others are sleeping and not learning, you're always going to be ahead of the curve. That's all I really want to say about this book. This book is part of I believe, a 6-book series that I bought This is the second book that I bought, that I read, and I was honestly surprised. This author is great at what he does. He learned a lot in his life, and by teaching me this wisdom that he learned, it really does put you ahead in life, to learn from these great mentors, whom I probably will never meet. But it's great to surround myself with these winners. And, I hope that we are all winners, especially you as you're watching this video, feel even more victorious and abundant, by feeling better, knowing that you have done something that other people don't do. And that's watching this video about self-improvement. So I just want to thank you again for watching my video. I hope you have a great week and a great day. And thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.